Before you begin, make sure to take measurements of your monitor vertically and horizontally. These measurements will be used later to lay out the grid. Attach hanger brackets to the monitor. You can extend the bracket for easy access to the mounting holes. Make sure that each bracket is attached to each monitor at the same location. Use the included washers and hardware to secure the hanger bracket to the monitor. If the location of the hanger brackets on the back of each monitor is not precisely the same, it will not be possible to level the video wall. To ensure that the hanger brackets are in proper position, use the same holes in each bracket to attach to each monitor. Use a stud finder to locate the studs behind the drywall and mark the middle of each one. When attaching to masonry structures, avoid drill points into mortar joints and aim for at least 2 inches away from the joint. It is then helpful to draw a vertical line along the center of the stud. Once all the studs are found, determine the position of the top monitor and mark the drill locations for attaching the wall plate. Drill the pilot holes as directed in the instruction manual. This particular installation is into steel studs. 1/4-inch toggler anchors are used here for attaching the wall plate. Install the wall plate by hand tightening the fasteners. When installing more than a 2x2 video wall, make sure that you start with the top middle monitor and add to the grid by building out and then down. If the number of rows is even, start with one of the 2 top middle monitors. Measure from the edge of the first wall plate to the edge of the second. The distance has to be equal to the width of the monitor being installed. Likewise, you can refer to the installation manual to determine the measurement between the 2 wall plates based on the diagonal size of the monitors installed. Continue to install the top row of the video wall grid, adding wall plates out from the center. Install the lower rows of the grid. Measure down from the top of the wall plate above to the top of the wall plate being installed. The measurement has to equal the height of the monitor. Mark the drill locations for attaching the wall plates. Drill the pilot holes and install the rest of the wall plates in the grid. Make sure to unlock the locks and remove the keys prior to hanging each monitor. After hanging each monitor, engage the locks. Slide the install monitor out of the way and hang the second monitor in line. Slide both monitors together to close the gap. Each hanger bracket has 2 adjustment points, one for vertical adjustment or horizontal leveling and one for plumb adjustment. Adjusting the vertical adjustment lead screw up or down on one hanger bracket only will affect the horizontal leveling of the monitor. Adjusting both verticals in the same direction changes the vertical positioning of the monitor. In order to align the first two monitors, make sure that the first monitor is level by adjusting vertical and or plumb adjustment lead screws. To hang the lower row of monitors, the top monitors have to be pulled out away from the wall. To pull out the monitor, release both lock pins located at the top of each hanger bracket from right to left to unlock the mechanism, then push both release latches towards the wall. Proceed to hang the bottom row of monitors. Don't forget to engage the lock mechanism by pressing the lock button on each hanger bracket. To ensure that there is no interference when pushing the monitors back into closed position, adjust the vertical lead screws on all hanger brackets to the lowest position. Push the monitors against the wall until you hear a click. You may re-engage the locking pin by moving it from left to right to prevent unauthorized extension of the mechanism. Slide the monitors together to close the gap. You may need to alternate between adjusting the vertical lead screws and plumb adjustment lead screws several times to reach perfect alignment and close all gaps between monitors.